Putin is rapidly expanding Moscow's air defenses as Ukrainian long-range drone attacks intensify. Dozens of new Pantsir air defense positions are reinforcing the skies around the Russian capital. Russia has built a new defensive ring around Moscow to counter the growing drone threat. The Kremlin is tightening Moscow's air shield with a fresh layer of missile defenses. Russia reportedly expanded Moscow's air defense network by constructing dozens of new Pantsir missile defense positions around the capital. Open-source researchers said around 24 new defensive towers had been built around Moscow over recent months. Researchers said the new defensive ring was established roughly 40 kilometers from central Moscow to strengthen air defense coverage. Additional Pantsir positions were also reportedly deployed near several strategic facilities across the wider Moscow region. Researchers said the new sites were positioned to protect President Vladimir Putin's residence, Vnukovo Airport, and a major oil refinery. Several Pantsir-SMD air defense systems were also reportedly installed on rooftops at multiple locations across Moscow. Open-source researchers also identified two newly prepared sites believed to be intended for Russia's long-range S-400 air defense systems. Several of the new towers were reportedly built alongside existing embankments to replace older defensive positions. Researchers said the outermost defensive towers were strategically placed to help protect key electrical substations around Moscow. Reports about Moscow's expanding multi-layered air defense network first emerged earlier this year. Security was also reportedly reinforced around President Putin's Valdai residence with additional defensive towers and air defense positions. Russian officials said nearly 1,900 Ukrainian drones targeted the Moscow region over the course of a single week. The Navy, including the Marines, plays a vital role in carrying out the objectives of the special military operation. Naval systems are delivering devastating blows to the enemy with high-precision weapons. By the end of the year, we plan to commission a further 21 vessels into the Navy, including the first nuclear-powered submarine cruiser armed with a Zircon hypersonic missile system, the Perm submarine of the Yazan class. Comrade Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the Naval Command Regiment is ready for action. Chief of the General Staff, Admiral Kasatonov. Dear comrades, first and foremost, I would like to congratulate you and all personnel of the Russian Navy on Navy Day. This is a professional holiday, but it is recognized and celebrated throughout our country. It is always marked in a vibrant and solemn manner, with the utmost respect for naval personnel, veterans, and the rich heroic history of our Navy. Such public recognition has, without any exaggeration, been forged over the centuries. Devoted sons of the motherland have conquered the seas under their native flag, defended our borders, defeated the enemy, and made a colossal contribution to the development of science, industry, and cultural ties between nations and continents. And today, we are not only commemorating outstanding geographical discoveries, pivotal battles, and the victories of our illustrious naval commanders. We have gathered first and foremost to assess the current state of affairs and the prospects for the development of the Navy as one of the key elements in ensuring Russia's security and maintaining global parity through the development of the maritime component of our nuclear triad. The Navy, including the Marines, plays a vital role in carrying out the objectives of the special military operation. Naval systems are delivering devastating blows to the enemy with high-precision weapons. The Marines push forward, fighting valiantly, skillfully, and fearlessly. The whole country supports them and awaits their return home. Victory to you. My warmest holiday greetings to the soldiers and commanders who are currently on the front line. Thank you, comrades, for your loyal service to the motherland. Under the Navy's construction and development plan, 20 ships, vessels and boats are to be commissioned into the Navy in 2026. These include the Project 12700 Polyarny Sea Minesweeper for the Northern Fleet and the Project 22800 Beria small missile ship for the Baltic Fleet. It should be noted that this vessel was prepared in the shortest possible time and integrated into the defense system for key economic facilities in the Leningrad region. The factory overhaul of the strategic cruiser Karelia has been completed. By the end of the year, we plan to commission a further 21 vessels into the Navy, including the first nuclear-powered submarine cruiser armed with a Zircon hypersonic missile system, the Perm submarine of the Yazan class. We will complete the repair and modernization of the nuclear-powered cruiser Admiral Nakhimov and the submarine cruiser Leopard. On July 15th, senior Kremlin aide Nikolai Patrushev publicly declared that Russia's nuclear fleet had reached full combat readiness. a statement timed to land at maximum psychological impact on Ukraine and its Western backers. According to the Kyiv Independent, Patrushev claimed Russia's navy now possesses the capability to defend the country in any maritime theater across the globe, positioning Moscow as a fully resurgent oceanic military power. Moscow is reportedly drawing up long-term naval plans designed to address threats across the entire global ocean all the way through 2050, suggesting Russia is no longer thinking about this war, but about the next generation of great power conflict. The nuclear posturing came at a pointed moment, as Ukraine was continuing its drone campaign against Russian shipping corridors, directly threatening the naval routes Moscow depends on for military and commercial supply. Ukraine claimed it had already successfully struck more than 100 maritime targets in its ongoing naval drone campaign, a figure that underlines just how seriously Kyiv has degraded Russia's ability to move freely at sea. Russia conducted major nuclear exercises across multiple branches of its armed forces from May 19th to May 21st, a sweeping multi-day drill that sent an unmistakable message to NATO and Ukraine about Moscow's strategic intent. The exercises reportedly involved 73 warships and 13 submarines operating in coordinated formations, demonstrating a scale of nuclear-capable naval deployment that had not been seen publicly for years. 8 of the 13 submarines involved were reportedly armed with strategic missile systems, meaning a significant portion of Russia's submarine-launched nuclear arsenal was actively deployed and exercised during the drills. Patrushev stated that Russia's future naval development plans would be designed to account for all potential threats on every front, signaling that Moscow views its naval nuclear posture as central to its long-term security doctrine.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a banking dynasty meets tides of world history, intrigue, and a dash of myth?
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.